the most beautiful empanadas anyone's ever made, but I think they'll be delicious. They're filled with beef, carrots, celery, potatoes, onion, garlic, and assorted spices. So let's put them in and see how they do. I'm actually very happy with how these look. They're not perfect, but I think they will be delicious, and I got a nice golden brown on them. Yeah, for my first try at empanadas, not bad at all. Animal Crossing music just went on. Hold on. Okay, there we go. It is Saturday, December 18th, and I am on vacation. I got my last orders mailed out, and then we went to our farmer's market's holiday market. I planned to film, but it was really gray and rainy and cold. And the market did not look very festive because nobody wanted to be out in it. But we got our veggies, we got our meats, we got some cheese. So yeah, that was lovely. And I have a whole world of possibilities as to how to spend this day. First up, I will do the dishes. And then I think I will maybe do a little bit of baking. Let's see. We got some of this delicious Beechwood blue cheese from a local farm. This is so good. And I'm going to make some homemade crackers and serve this while we are doing sort of the pre-cooking for our big Christmas Eve dinner. So we'll be doing the pre-cooking on, I think, the 23rd. Yeah, so I want to have some nice appetizers for that. And some beautiful leeks. I just saw a recipe on the New York Times cooking app for a leek and butternut squash tart. It's kind of like a sheet pan tart, so nothing too complicated. So I got some gorgeous leeks because I've been saving our last butternut squash from the garden and waiting for the perfect recipe, and I think this will be it. 2 pounds of beautiful local Brussels sprouts. Some gorgeous fresh mozzarella. If I had to choose a cheese to be the only cheese that I ever ate again, which thank God I don't because I love cheese, I think it would be this one. It's just the creamiest, most delicious mozzarella. So that is what we got at the farmer's market. We also got a bunch of meat from our local farm. and I didn't show that on camera because it's not super aesthetically pleasing. I don't know that raw meat is super appetizing to anyone, but yeah, and we also got 5 pounds of beef marrow bones, which I'm really excited about because I'm going to make some bone broth. It's supposed to be really helpful for dealing with sinus issues because it has a lot of anti-inflammatory properties as well as tons of vitamins. So I'm going to make some bone broth, and it also sounds delicious. Yeah, so that's what we got. Oh, and I also got a gluten-free whoopie pie. Not because it was gluten-free. I do eat gluten, but just because it looked really good. My bone broth ingredients are roasting, and this is to give them a little bit more flavor than if you went right in with the boiling. This is my first time making bone broth, despite the fact that I just said that like I really knew what I was talking about, but that's what my recipe says, so I am going with it. It smells really, really good. It is now almost 7 o'clock. The bone broth has been simmering for almost 3 hours now. Oh, it smells amazing. It still has quite a lot of simmering to do. So I will be doing another hour and a half tonight, and then I will put it in the fridge and put it back on. Hi, Bilbo. I will put it back on to simmer for several more hours tomorrow just to really complete the process. It's supposed to take 8 to 12 hours of simmering, and Bilbo can smell it, and he can also smell the shrimp I'm making for dinner, and he wants both. So it's looking really gorgeous. The broth is very clear, it's not cloudy. The recipe that I used made a point to say to blanch the beef bones before you add them to your broth, which makes for a very clear and delicious broth, and it's looking really beautiful. It's a gorgeous amber color. I did a little taste test and it already tastes great, so I can't wait to see how much more depth of flavor it gets by the time it's done. Hi, Bilbo. This boy wants some shrimp, and he's discovered a way to blackmail me into giving them to him, which is why the lights are off. If he wants shrimp and I don't give him shrimp, he chews on the lights. This boy. Hey, Reggie. Did I mention that Reggie also likes shrimp? He sure does. Okay. For dinner tonight, we have whole wheat pasta with shrimp and spinach and pecorino romano cheese. Yum, yum, yum. Simple and delicious. Let's catch up on our advent calendars. These are Sweet Sparrow yarns, days 15, 16, 17, and 18. On the left we have As We Dream by the Fire, which comes with a little tape measure. I love these, they're so cute and so useful. You can never have enough tape measures. Yeah, it's so sweet. I love them. And day 16 is Dusk on my owl base, which has yak. And day 17 is Vintage Velvet. And this was inspired by the idea of an heirloom stocking. I just really had the idea in mind of a child taking out a stocking, a velvet stocking that had been maybe their grandmother's or great-grandmother's, and sort of unwrapping it with care every year and knowing that it has been something special to many people in their family, and that came with a little buttermint candy. And then day 18 is latte, which is one of my personal favorite colors from this year's advent calendar. I love them all, obviously, but latte is one that I really have a million projects in mind to knit with. And that came with a decaf chocolate hazelnut tea, which I think I will brew up right now. Here are days 15 through 18 of stress knits. 15 is Sweet Dreams. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, I absolutely love that. Sorry if you can hear Reg galumphing around upstairs. Hi, Bilbo. Anyway, yeah, Sweet Dreams is gorgeous. Then we've got Winter Blue. Beautiful. Hellebore. Gorgeous. And Morning Ritual, which Stacy texted me yesterday and said, we did it again! Because we have in fact put two kind of similar colors on the same day. And I'm sure that we had the same inspiration because coffee is definitely part of Stacy's morning ritual as well as mine. So I feel like we were both inspired by, coffee on a snowy morning. So I just love that we're so on the same wavelength, and it's no wonder I have so much of her yarn. So pretty. From Remembrances Pottery, days 15, 16, and 17 finish off my little family of acorns. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I love them so much. They might have to stay out year round. I don't think they can be relegated only to the holiday season or even only to winter. I think I need to find a way to display those all year. And then 18 is this gorgeous ornament. I love ornaments. I collect vintage ornaments, as I'm sure you've been able to tell from my Christmas tree. And this is so beautiful. It's an ornament with a pine branch going through the middle, which is so pretty. Here are days 15 through 18 of my Bed of Roses advent calendar. I always have to show you her envelopes because they're just so pretty and made with so much care. Ah, gorgeous. And here are days 15 through 18 of the Bed of Roses advent calendar. Let's see if I can show you each one a little bit better. My focus on my camera is kind of going. I can't really blame it. I've had this camera for probably 9 years, but there we go. So day 15 was this adorable gnome. 16 is this pink gemstone with a silver leaf. And then on 17, another necklace base. Amazing! And that came with a beautiful bronze bird and a little stamped J. And then 18 was this beautiful gemstone, which I actually don't know what that is, but it's really pretty, with an arrow, and also this beautiful little pair of snips, which I absolutely love. They look like something you'd find in a vintage apothecary.